Hello everyone, we are at the St. Davids Peninsula today, and this is the first beach. This is Caerfai Bay, a small little cove just about a mile and a bit outside of the city of St. Davids, or village more or less. Beautiful little beach, a bit hazy at the moment though, see water colour isn't quite right, but surely it's going to clear up now in a bit. So much quieter than I thought it'd be, but still beautiful. This is another nice shot of the beach. Get down to it over there with that path. That one. I'm not going down there today though. I really do hope this haze clears up. Just over there on the headland you can see St. Non's Chapel and St. Non's Retreat. I zoom in gently a little bit more. And again, there you go, there is this one. That's the chapel dedicated to St. David's, his mother, St. Non, and there's the retreat. It is just there. Very dramatic coastline. I'll zoom out a bit so you can see the cliffs and the rocky outcrops. Absolutely breathtaking. Still a bit of a haze, so Ramsay's just beyond there, Ramsay Island. This is like a rebuild of St. Non's Chapel on the retreat. I think it's actually quite a modern building, even though it doesn't look it. Let me have a look. Should say up there. Yeah, it was built in 1934, so relatively modern. Stunning building. Doesn't look it looks old. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll show you the ruins of the original chapel in a bit. She is St. Non, who's St. David's mother, our patron saint. Yeah, beautiful little chapel, fair play. In a beautiful coastal location too. I'll show you the view outside. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Here we are, that's St. Non's well. This well is said to have sprung up during a thunderstorm when St. David was born around 500 AD. And Duke is drinking the water, so that means he's going to live forever, boy, you know. There's a statue over here. This is the original St. Non's Chapel. That's
what happens when you walk backwards.
Yeah. We just witnessed his dog fall down a drain because he was walking backwards. Silly dog. Yeah, here we are. Remains of an ancient chapel. This is the original one. Showed you the new build earlier. There's a stone over there with a Celtic cross on it. Lovely location. Nice place to have a picnic, this would be, wouldn't it? Lovely place to have a picnic there. We are just by Porthclais harbour now, next to Porthclais farm camping. Highly recommend camping there. It's only £8. It's well worth £8 now, especially, well, you got access to a little harbour, so you can launch your kayaks and go and explore the coast. It's the best way to look at this coast. And go out to that inlet then. I'll film the bit now with where the kayaks are. You can hire them. This farm has pretty good facilities for £8. Warm showers. You can see over there, you can see the top of someone's tent. Whoops, there you go. There's the gate out to the campsite. So it's direct access to the harbour. And down on the harbour they got a little coffee shop, ice cream. Yeah, definitely highly recommend camping here. Been here loads of times. Love it. Unfortunately the tide's out, so it doesn't look too nice with the tide out. Yes, it's good for launching kayaks, this is. There's right on the end over there, that's where the coffee shop is. Right there, you can see the top of the roof, and there's some boats you can launch as well. I do wish there was some water in here today. Another about 4 or 5 hours now, and the tide will be full in. This is probably the best angle you'll get the cathedral from. It's on the wall next to the gatehouse. Lovely shot. And over there behind it's the Bishop's Palace. I'll zoom in for you. The remains of it anyway. I'm not going to go into the cathedral today because we've got a dog with us, but I'll definitely be doing a video another day. There's a zoom in, you got Caerfai in the background. Big rocky outcrop overlooking Whitesands beach. Can't see the beach obviously because it's down within kind of a valley. This is the beautiful Whitesands beach. Great for surfing. I'll scan round and I'll show you. It's pretty windy up here, not that much. I love that feature up there of Caerfai. It makes the beach for me. You can see the remains of a fort. And there's the summit. Beautiful beach. Just arrived at one of our last beauty spots, Solva Harbour. kayakers out there. And that's a nice little spot to have a B&B over there. Wouldn't mind waking up there in the morning, watching the sunrise, cup of coffee. Nice spot that is.